Sure. Oh, that's not you. That's Kaif.
Like, I was like, oh, that's me. I look so handsome.
We are
That's
live, by the way.
I know. Well, we should be live. I'm trying to see why it's not on YouTube.
You might need to refresh.
Give it a moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that's weird. It should go on straight off the bat, right?
How
It should, yeah.
YouTube's having a doozy.
Did you set it to the wrong event, perhaps?
No.
Did you go live on
Maybe
the wrong
he
event?
did. Check the...
The
Sending
tavern.
data. Streaming.
Oh, there it is. Says it's okay. And there it is.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
an
that took
ad.
a
That's
while.
an ad. Woohoo!
Well, I guess on YouTube side of things, it's going to be delayed. Well, not
Yeah,
delayed,
muted.
but late. I don't think it'd be...
Oh,
They didn't get to see my big tatas.
I think Rob didn't set it to ultra low latency.
All right, I'm going to end stream. I
No,
know.
no, 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 it's fine.
no,
No, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I know. Set the stream up, Sam did. I look in, Sam. I'm
So
bullshit.
if it's not on ultra low latency, there's something like 30 seconds behind.
Right. Okay.
Are we
So
just gonna- are we
it's
just
fine
gonna-
anyway. We
Are
never
we just going to...
we never read chat, do we?
I hope they can't hear the ad.
No,
Rob.
he's muted it.
I muted
okay,
it, and I always mute the tab generally.
We're just talking. It's like, ooh, eggs.
JK
These
chat, I love you.
pans are great.
Oh, Ebbz,
Best
I
pen
saw something.
ever.
I was playing a game and it was in Japan,
Yeah.
right? It's completely unrelated to the game.
Right.
But they had this thing on the wall above the cooker.
Yeah.
It was like a gridded, like wooden thing,
Yeah.
and that's where they hang all their pans on.
Oh, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a splashback, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I feel like we rode that splashback.
We are live.
We got a
Please do
sink
not swear.
instead.
We did get a free sync, yeah.
We
Stan,
didn't ask for the sink.
do you want a free sync, mate?
No.
How?
What do you mean how? I have a sink.
Can we get the spotlight, please? Someone is here to say hello.
Oh.
Aw.
Hi, Remy.
Welcome all to the Tavern podcast. My name is Big Bobby. We've got Stan Cat 123 over there doing the cameras
Hello.
and talking as well. We've got the star of the show. Bring it in, Stan, to Ebbz's Tatas and Remy. And then we've got Kaif, like,
Yeah.
had to say it. You can't.
They have no idea what the context is.
Exactly.
idea.
They got no idea, and that's what makes it even better. Like, they got no idea. I've asked Kate to announce this in the Discord, so hopefully it'll go in through across the Discord. I couldn't get the link for some reason, like. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to message me the link on Discord, I'd appreciate that, and I can just message it out if Kate's not there. But I hope everybody's well. Coming for the last week of winter, people. Oh. Remy, you looking forward to the last week of winter?
I think so.
What's my Remy?
Wait, what marks the last week of winter?
The last
February.
week of February.
The calendar,
Is
I
it?
guess.
The calendar.
But it's so much colder for a lot longer in Iceland. So, like, does the cold stop in February after February?
No. It can go up to April. It can go up to April.
It's just seasons in it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I've had it
just
snow in Scotland in May. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. I've seen it snow in May.
Yeah, I mean that's an Icelandic thing as well.
I see, during that Icelandic thing, a TikTok came up and it was a woman visiting Iceland, right? And she went, I'm going to wet my hair and go outside, see how long it takes to freeze, and shout there for like a minute. And her hair's just sticking, like, just sticking there like that with the wet.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's properly cold, right?
Yeah.
Speak.
Nobody wants to be sitting in cold like that.
Can you speak?
Go on, speak, Remy.
Oh, she just laid down instead. Speak. Speak. That's it. Go on, speak.
Just go on, speak.
Speak.
Why is
Can I sit up right now?
Come on, Ebbz, come in.
trying to
No,
get...
she wants Rob. She wants Rob.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I thought I scared dogs, like...
Are you?
Yeah.
Not Remy.
No, Remy loves you.
Do you want a cat? Yeah. Remember that time you slept with Jensen? Yeah. Jensen couldn't stop talking about that for a week, like. Oh, I hate you so much, Tendies, right? I hate that name, like.
What?
SRS underscore Sir Peggy.
Sir Peggy's
Peggy.
so good, though.
It's not like, come on.
I asked him if he'd be called Sir Peggy,
Yeah.
and he went, Sir Peggy? And I went, oh, that's even better.
Tendies, you need to do me a favour, mate. Can you whisper me the podcast link for YouTube so I can announce it? Cheers. So we're here today to talk about Remy and all things Remy. Look at you. No, but I'll open the topic with this, right? So I know this is probably a bit slightly older, right? But I know it wasn't talked about. What I want to see what people's thoughts are on the new Neuralink that person's had installed in their head, and would you ever get something installed in your head that could, not mind read you yet, but can listen to like your brain waves and do simple commands like?
What's a Neuralink?
No.
So it's basically something that Elon Musk is driving at the moment, but there'll obviously come other companies into it, right? But you apply a chip into your head. It's very limited, but it can stuff. I think you can think of like turn TVs on and off and that without having like the remote controls. But it goes on your brain waves, can read emotions and stuff like that. Very simplistic. I think the end goal is like basically you'll be able to store memories and that down the line. This is way down the line. Store memories. You might be able to, when you die, store your consciousness into the ether, you know. What are we all looking at?
She's just inspecting the office. She is.
She's seen something under the cupboard.
Oh, don't say that. There's not a
is
mouse.
there a rat?
I think there's
Please.
a water bottle.
Please say there's not a mouse.
We don't have. There's no way we have mice.
Okay, so it's basically just a mood ring at the moment.
No, she'd be howling.
Yeah,
A mood
but
ring chip?
it does very simple things like it can turn stuff off, turn your computer. I think you can just they're monitoring it just now. She just had it
Okay.
done, right?
Is it a woman?
I think it was a woman as far as we're, but I don't know if they're giving the patient's details out as of yet. But there's obviously consequences to having this done.
Yeah.
Like obviously you're still an operation, open your brain up, right?
Yeah, but
So is it connected to the brain?
Yeah.
Is it stainless steel?
Is it stainless steel? I did see.
Because like,
Wait,
you know,
what? Is it bad if it's not stainless steel?
I'm not joking, but like, is nothing going to get gammy?
Imagine it would.
Isn't it gonna clump up around it, eventually form like a blood
Do you know
clot
what
or
camera you're on?
something, or just
I think so.
I mean, like anything, it's got all those issues. I can't imagine it would be made of like stainless steel, to be honest with you. But I mean, they do. I mean, you think about
nah,
people.
it'd be like silicon and shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but there is thing like people were talking about. Obviously, there's still chance of infections and stuff like that. But you go down the line, it's like people were talking about could they like hack your brain down the line and stuff like that. You know, do you know what I always think when you think about this stuff? Do you ever watch Futurama when you grew up?
A little
Yeah.
bit, but not that much.
And there was a bit where you go to sleep at night, right? And then you've got
Oh, you get ads played to you, don't
you
you?
get ads played to you, like, and I'm just sitting there like, there's 100% an opportunity where, can you just imagine walking down, you're getting an ad for something like, oh, why don't you dry Costas or something like that as you're
Yeah.
going by it? I could see something like that happening.
That is nasty.
Well, your brain is literally just all electrical signals.
True.
So you're probably, with enough effort, and there'll definitely be money behind it, you could mind control a human.
Oh yeah.
100%. Or at
The
least influence their emotions.
you know how like I don't know, sound waves kind of blow my mind still.
Mm-hmm.
How that shit is like a thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if like brain waves could be read.
They constantly
broadcasted.
send signals, so like dopamine's firing, so you don't recognize the dystopia that you live in.
Well,
All right, that's too dark.
but the thing is though, but people like Mr. Beast have come out and talked about it, and Mr. Beast is like, and obviously he's like, I don't think he's friends with Musk, but he's got a relationship with Musk, doesn't he? And he's saying for him, right, it's so good because can you imagine just being able to pull any bit of information at any time, look at analytics, right? Because obviously that's how his head processes things. But he said you've got, imagine just being able to pull any information at any time, wherever you are in the world, from a Neuralink.
As in like a Google device?
No, I think the way they're talking about, the more sophisticated your brain will be able to access files, like, or something like, I don't know how it would work. I can't visualize it, right? But the way he was talking about, like, the way these chips could go is you might be able to see it in your head, if you know what I mean, through the link.
But
I'm-
get the information that you need.
yeah.
So for example, if you go to an airport and you want to find out if the gate has shown for your air flight, it would just pop up in your head.
Yeah, stuff like, or like, imagine cooking a recipe and you're like,
just-
oh, I've got the recipe, and you can see it in your mind.
True.
I just opened my phone.
Or look at the screens that are available to you in the airport.
Maybe Google Glass was a bit too early.
Maybe it was. What is Black Mirror?
You've never seen Black Mirror?
Oh,
No.
Black Mirror is
It
something
like
to watch.
it goes through
that
like
episode was fucked up.
it goes through like concepts of like what could happen.
Most are.
So there's like an episode right
That
where
with the chip.
all your memories get stored into a chip,
Yeah.
so you can go back and watch them, and it gets to the point where like nobody's living in the present day, Like they're there, but they're all too busy watching their
Yeah.
memories.
Do you remember how
Like
it
they
goes?
have sex with each other, but he'll play his memory of fucking someone else.
Yeah,
That's
So
weird.
they're both watching a memory in their mind, but they're literally like blank face in bed, like just humping each other.
That's so
That
weird
is
to
really
me. Like,
fucking weird.
And there's a woman who doesn't have a chip, and they completely ostracize her.
Yeah.
but the scary the way it's going, right? Because I always think about mobile phones, right? When I was in school, mobile phones were just coming in, right? And I'm talking about like 3310s and all that, the original kind of like mobile phones in my head, right? And I'm just sitting there thinking, I would never thought at the time phones would take over where you go outside and you can't sit. How many people do you see glued to their phone?
Do you mean like in a social setting?
Oh,
Anyway,
Ebbz just
yeah.
looks at
Yeah.
me every day. So.
Huh?
It's probably said how often do you see someone on their phone in a social setting? You just have to look
I mean,
at me.
you were pretty bad.
Yeah.
But it's just like, do you know? I'm one of these people, right? That with the phones, I sometimes can't be arsed engaging, and my phone's just I can just read my phone.
I know it is a very comforting thing to like just when you have nothing to do and you just want to put your mind at something instead of just sitting there in silence.
Yeah. Sorry, Remy's going off the tits. Like,
Right. Okay.
yeah, but that I can see that getting worse with Neuralink. Can you like you're talking about replayed memories? Like, why would people want to leave their house? You can replay
Yeah,
the
they
same
wouldn't.
amazing day of your life that you can
I
remember.
shit you not, right? If they put a chip in my head,
I wish you could show you Remy just now. Honestly, you can literally see her legs in the back. Like,
She good now. She
you
good.
good?
She good.
Yeah. If I had a chip in my head, if it was powerful, I feel like, yeah, make me a new reality. Live 100 lives in a day.
but that's the only thing I think would be pretty cool. To be honest with you, is the fact that you could live different lives, if you know what I mean, and do different things. But the only thing that I'd interest in, like, I hate sleeping because I feel like it's a waste of a day. If I could do something when I'm sleeping,
True.
I would literally. I mean, can you imagine
Stan,
doing
you
your?
could edit videos while you're sleeping. Oh, joy. Oh, you could do that, Kaif. That would actually be perfect for you.
Huh?
So I was
You
read-
editing stuff in your sleep.
Tyrus, it's not a normal YouTube thing. It's something that we do manually. Like we
What?
set up the event 30 minutes before it starts, but we had the thumbnail last minute, so we couldn't do that.
Yeah, boy. Blame me if you want, Tyrus, mate. You know,
Do
Kate
yours,
blames me for
What did you
everything.
say, sorry?
If you could edit while you were sleeping.
That'd be great, but I feel like if you could edit while you're sleeping, you're not really sleeping.
Yeah, but if you had the option, right, to not have to sleep again, would you not take it?
Oh,
I mean, as much as I like
Remy.
laying in bed, I don't like wasting that time, like you say.
I hate sleeping. Like, I literally, if I could actively avoid sleeping, I'd do it. Like, I hate it with a
If we-
passion.
I think it'd be great if we didn't have to sleep. It would be great. Like people make arguments like, "Oh, you know, the company you work for will make you work 24/7."
Nah.
They will probably try to increase the hours you work, but if you didn't have to sleep, you live almost twice your lifetime. You know,
True.
you actually live it.
Stop doing that.
Yes,
Don't like
ASMR, Ebbz, like we talked about. That's good for the brain, that is, by the way.
Yeah, but it scares the dog.
Kate, I'm an ASMR artist, like. I'm still. That's how you make all the viewers turn out.
Is there something on TikTok that is like a ASMR thing or like a fidget thing that like grabs your attention?
For me,
Yeah.
I don't like ASMR. Kate loves it.
Oh.
No,
But like, say for example, like there's people that make like these like wax stuff that they crumble and it's chalk and it just goes.
You know the ASMR
There's
I like,
so
Rob,
much
and it's the only ASMR I like. It's people building stuff, like carpentry.
oh right, so it all fits perfectly as well. You know, something really cut things and it just goes.
And
Nah,
he's
I don't mind
watching
if
like longer minutes.
yeah, I don't mind it if it's like you know, not the best construction wise, but just building something. I put it on quietly.
Oh,
Sometimes they're like hours long. Personally, I watched like 10 minutes of it, My phone watches the rest while I sleep.
Yeah.
I don't get. I mean, I like the ones where it's like they cut soap. That sounds stupid, right?
I mean, that's more just
They
satisfying
enjoy
rather
that.
than
They slash it, right,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah,
just
ASMR.
cut it, and it all.
Are you saying you enjoy that? Or you don't?
And I enjoy watching it,
Yeah.
but I'm just like I couldn't watch it for hours on ends, going like, nah, that's just gonna get my.
I don't know. It scratches my brain and does just watching the fucking,
I
fall
often
off.
wonder how much if you put that on your stream for a day of just cutting up stuff like with people who tune in and watch it, like
I thought about this. I was like, like starting soon screens.
yeah.
They're so boring. They have to catch people's attentions. What if I just play on repeat like all those ASMR stuffs and like people
Draw
cutting
it
the
in, like
soaps? Huh?
yeah, I mean,
I mean, if I want to keep people's attention and keep people there, why not do it like the TikToks?
nah, I mean, I think I get bored of it after a while. Though I do like it, right?
That's why you keep scrolling.
I mean, I'm terrible. No, see, TikTok is my life. Like sometimes, like in bed, like I need to uninstall TikTok. By the way, and the problem is the algorithm's so shit that it hardly recommends anything other than the shit that I'm getting, man. And I hate it. There's so much other stuff that could be out there, and I'm just sitting there getting bloody Astrid wet or something, giving a ticket away or getting a ticket and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to really get better TikToks, man.
I'm kind of fortunate in that I used TikTok for quite a while. Well, I say a while, maybe like a week or two, and it never gripped me. Even though I could scroll there for like an hour or two, just I just went uninstalled it.
That is so strange because you are literally the perfect person to be sucked
Yeah,
into
I seem
it
like the prime
for
candidate for
hours.
it, and it just did not get me.
Yeah.
Mate, I Ebbz has met my friend Joe, like she's going through that shit time, right? And I was like, how did you do today? She went, I was on TikTok for 3 hours. And literally, I went, did you work? She's like, no, TikTok just gripped me. Like, and I was like, it's so bad, like how much
really
you can,
is.
like, because even in work, it's not even TikTok. YouTube's bad for me. Not even just the shorts, just watching shit, man. Like the other day, I was in work for 2 hours, right? And I was watching Asmongold clips, like.
Yeah.
And his editors are really good. Like I don't know if you've seen Asmongold's like 2 or 3 minute clips. His editors are quite good. They add like voices and all that into it. And I was just sitting there watching Asmongold have takes on like the Pokemon cookie incident and all this, like, and the guy just talks shite, right? But I just don't know why. I just listened to it, like, and I'm just like, I need to listen to this again, like, and it keeps coming up with repeat. No wonder it's got millions of views, like.
Yeah. I at one point was watching some randomized YouTube videos and I ended up, that moment where you realize, what the fuck am I watching right now? I
Yeah.
should be doing something else. I ended up watching a video of a guy that owns a pet goose that took his pet goose to a slime factory. Why the fuck was I there? I was watching it. I was like,
sounds
okay,
like a
cool.
good video.
I mean, it was, but I don't know what the fuck am I watching? Why am I watching a goose in a slime factory? What's the point?
I'll tell you what's very intuitive of it, right? Was at one point I was getting loads of Schlatt clips, right?
Oh yeah, slat.
Right? And then it started going on to just the Minx's clips, right?
Oh,
and
no.
from that, right, I seen the rise and fall of just the Minx through YouTube Shorts, by the way. I seen the rise and fall of just the Minx through
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts, and it's insane how much that girl was like all the way up here and then just woof like that, like
Crashed.
because of drugs and all that shit she was doing, like.
She's a fucking
She's a
mess.
poor soul. She is.
Nah,
She
she
is
needs
a
help, like,
mess.
you know?
A lot of help.
And I didn't realise that, like, this is what I mean about when I do podcasts, right? I go off, but do you know the whole thing when, like, I didn't realise how that QT Cinderella fell out because she got absolutely hammered at a party, like, I was just sitting there, like,
do you mean Jinx?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I seen her one where she jumped in a table when they were all filming. You could just tell he's like, oh, she's done it again. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
I
yeah.
was just sitting there like, you must look at that, right? And just go, man, you know your life's in a bad situation when everybody around you just doesn't want to be around you. Like.
Yeah. I was just like, ugh, here she goes again. Here goes Jinx doing Jinx things.
But then again, that's what the Neuralink
Minx.
could do.
Minx, yeah.
That's what a Neuralink
Close.
could do to you. You could be sitting there, instead of having a phone or anything, you could be watching them in your head. How bad will it be if a Neuralink, Stan? That's the question.
Here's a thought, right? There are a lot of memories that I wish I didn't have.
Right?
I didn't want to relive the moment again or see the things that I saw. You know those intrusive moments that you have when you're like trying to fall asleep and you don't want to think about it, but your brain's like, nah, think about it.
Yep.
Yep.
Put it in your brain. That would be 10 times, even 1,000 times worse if you get picture perfect reliving that moment again. No thanks.
But then again, what if you had the option, right? And this is where it can get quite scary, of deleting that memory.
That's a bit scary.
I'm of the opinion that, memories help make you who you are, right? Those
Yeah.
experiences, I think taking those away is a very scary thought.
Based. Based.
But it could happen,
Based
though.
Stan.
It could happen, right? That you might have the choice of deleting memories or altering memories to be different, And how does it go down the route, right? Do you know how this is the thing, right? Do you know when Neuralink, how it gets so sophisticated? You've seen movies about it, right? That you might. Do you know if imagine somebody commits a crime, and we get to the point where everybody has these chips in their head. It's mandatory, right? And then the government can read your memories to check if you committed a crime or not.
Yeah. Don't want that.
But it's scary how it could go down
Especially
that way.
if the crime is disagreeing with the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the chip just goes...
Ah.
The other one was like people that do like murder and stuff like that. They were talking about they could make things like where they have to live being murdered every single day in their head and have to repeat it, or any kind of sexual assault, they repeat it for a certain amount of time in a day, and that memory goes off in them. So you wouldn't put them in prison, you'd make them relive a traumatic memory. Like Clockwork Orange, like in the sense in my head was when they like programmed that guy to feel physically sick anytime he thought of something violent, right? Could you do something like that?
Imagine if you had a case of someone being sexually assaulted, if you took the memory of being sexually assaulted and put it in the perpetrator to live through.
You see? But then you would get people saying that goes against human rights, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's definitely fucked up.
It went
I
against
think
their
I
human
would do
rights
that.
when they fucking raped them, so...
Mate, that's 100%. 100%. But the problem is people will always have these kind of rights about going, well, you shouldn't be doing that. Do you know what I mean? Because then you're just as bad as the perpetrator by making him do that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
true.
I tend to agree, like, I can put a lot of people off, but then is that us controlling society and the way people act and what they do?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit that's going to be really bad with
I
some
mean,
brain
I think
chips.
I think the Neuralink is going to kill someone.
Yeah, for sure. You
I
know those
think that
Samsung phones that overheated and exploded?
I think that person who has one in their head right now is probably going to have issues with it.
But wouldn't your body decline it or reject it in
There's a
any
chance. Like
Yeah.
anything that gets put in your body can reject implants, can it, and stuff?
Yeah.
There's always a chance. That's why they have to get monitored after they put it on. But somebody said something, OnlyFans models selling a sex memory. How interesting is that? Can you imagine having a passionate night with Amaranth for something like that? You could definitely see something like that happening, like, right?
I feel like that would kill their
Definitely.
business.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it,
'Cause they'd
be a
be like-
massive insurgence?
Yeah,
Is that the
everyone
word?
would buy that, and then you'd be like, don't need anything else now.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe they'd buy like a,
What's
think
a
that's
one-time
more.
use? What's a one-time use, Kaif? You can't reuse it over and over, so it's like bang, once it's there, it's gone.
eh.
No, don't get me wrong, I think it's weird as well because, like, when it comes to sex and that, right, whatever you do, right, sometimes it's not about the feeling, it's about the connection, right? And I said, I'm not going down the soppy way, but do you know what I mean? Like, could you ever replace something like a connection with somebody? Do you get what I mean? Like, I know some sex to other people, right, can just be, right, I'm having one night stand, that's it, I don't want connection, right?
Yeah.
But like some of the best times you have in that kind of part of your life is you've got connection with somebody, you just connect with somebody at that point. You couldn't sell that, right?
No.
You couldn't say that with Amaranth, could you? Because I'd just be looking, I'd be sitting there like she's having sex, and I'd go like she's faking this whole thing.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Like, you'd be like, I know some people might be comfortable with that, but you're just like, this whole situation that I'm in right now is just fake.
What if she filmed it where she was really enjoying with the person she was having sex with?
But it's not you doing it, is it?
No, but it's that guy's memory, right?
Yeah.
And she really enjoyed that
Yeah,
moment.
but then you're seeing a genuine feeling from Amaranth.
Yeah.
Twist, bro.
Oh, weird conversation. I'm sure she'd
It's
jump on
weird.
it. I mean, she's already selling like an AI version of her, right?
You know what's weird? You know this thing on Twitch where you can like scroll down when you're watching somebody's channel, and on the bottom left it says these are recommended channels from like the viewers that watch your shit
Yep.
are also watching these streamers. I went on your channel yesterday, Rob, and there's a weird channel that I posted in SR chat that it was Amaranth on screen face cam watching something on YouTube, but the display picture was not Amaranth. This username was not Amaranth. It was 1,000 people watching this, and there was barely anybody talking in chat. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Then you scroll down for the information. There's a PayPal link, and there's barely any other information. Like, what the fuck is this?
Well, we seen that time when somebody was like, remember that time when they had all the naked art going on? And then somebody was linking me, like, there was a twerking channel, and it was just somebody having a compilation of twerking, like, and it was near the knuckle. To even the point there was, like, somebody sent me that night, people having, like, do porn videos on their thing and stuff like that. It was crazy. But I don't like YouTube's recommendations, to be honest with you. I get some weird recommendations for people I don't really want to know, like...
On YouTube or Twitch?
Oh, it's on both, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Twitch and YouTube. But YouTube are pretty funny with what they recommend. Sorry, Twitch are pretty funny what they recommend you, I
was a little bit like, why are Rob's viewers watching that?
Yeah, why are you watching that, you dirty bastards? Like, you know what I mean?
And all the people that I got were VTubers, and some of them had blue hair, or most of them had blue hair. That's all I got.
Yeah, I seen one
You
that
got
was
someone
like,
from ZF.
Did I?
Yeah. I wasn't surprised.
can
about
you
that.
just see that? Can I go on my? Am I
I
going
don't know if
Twitch
the mobile
on
one
this,
does
right?
it, but the
If I go
browser
on
one
my-
obviously
if I
does
go on my
it.
Twitch and this, does it come up with saying who's recommended?
Think about who has the power to control the chips of other people. Government.
Channels
Government.
recommended for you. Worst pre-made ever.
No, it's not recommended for you.
All right.
It's the channels that your viewers are also watching.
The thing is, right, with this Neuralink shit, is that if it has the capability of going online, then someone has to own it. If it's the government, then they can pretty much, you know, propaganda.
Yeah,
If it's fucking Elon Musk, then
we're fucked.
you know it's gonna be like
What's it gonna be?
he's the guy who's banned the word cis because he thinks it's a fucking slur. Right, so like the guy's a fucking joke.
Do you know what that means?
I'm just, why is he doing that?
You know,
That's just.
he's the guy who said he was gonna fix the bot problem on Twitter and made it worse.
Mate, the bot problem is 100% worse on Twitter.
So fucking bad.
Honestly, I just
Is that all
cannot
the porn
be
people
arsed.
posting porn?
It's,
Mate.
whenever you look, say you go on something that's like, oh, this is the original footage of man walking on the moon, and there's a video. The next thing you will see is, oh my god, what a fucking sick trick, and it's a guy
Doing
a skateboard trick or something.
yeah, loads of other videos that have nothing to do with
and
the
the next one
original
is like,
topic.
oh my god, a little bit of kindness in the world, and it's a guy giving money to a homeless person, and you scroll and you scroll and you scroll, just hundreds of them trying to make money,
I see what you mean.
and then eventually you find someone replying to it.
Yeah.
Mate,
True.
I've seen one where it's like a picture and then you'll scroll down the comments, just porn. Literally all these OnlyFans
Yeah,
girls
yeah.
going, oh, by the way, do I do it better than him or do I do it better than her? And I'm just sitting there like, from the most thing you wouldn't even think anything to do with porn, and they're just naked. Well done.
There was all these meme
There you go,
pages being
got it.
like,
Oh.
oh, anyone who's seen this is cooked. And, you know, it would be like a snapshot of like two girls or something. And there would always be a community note being like, this is an advert for porn, it's undisclosed, you know, this is a crime, etc., etc. Now they go, oh, anyone who's seen this is cooked. #ad.
Speaking of homeless people, guy asked me for money so I could eat. I have bananas. I asked if he wanted bananas. He said no, thank you. What does that mean?
He wants money. He wants money for drink. That's exactly what that means. Ebbz. Like, you did, no, the thing is, you did the right thing though, because honestly, that's how you find these people out. In my head is right.
Yeah, but like, and then Sam was like, yeah, but why would you say that? Why wouldn't you just say, no, mate, I don't have any money? And instead, I'm the weird one going, do you want a banana?
You're not the weird one. He said he wanted money
He
for
said he
food,
want-
and you
yeah.
said, here's some food.
Yeah.
And he
So-
went, no, thank you.
Because they want money for drink or drink or drugs, right? That's
Yeah.
essentially what some of them do, right? I remember the one time I was in Glasgow city centre, right, and there's loads of people like this, roasters I call them, right, absolute roasters, and
It's roasters.
yeah, right, and the guy literally, and I gave the guy money first, right? He's like, mate, I'm not going to bullshit you, mate, right? He's like, I'm an alcoholic, mate, and I want to get some Blue Thunder or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
He's a £5. I was like, I don't have, here's £2. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, right? But I was like 18 at the time. I was like,
Just went, alcoholic. Let me help you.
Mate, it's 2 quid. Gave the guy 2 quid. He's like, oh, top man, mate. I thought, oh, you're the best. And I was 18 at the time, but I was just like, to guys, like, I appreciate your honesty,
Yeah,
mate. It's
the
like,
honesty was great. Honestly,
The thing is, the bananas
oh.
are actually a good idea, right? Because I think he missed a trick there. He should have taken the banana
Yeah.
because it could be like your qualifying question
Yeah.
to whether you give him money or not.
Yeah.
So you go,
True.
I haven't got any money. Would you like a banana? And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm starving. So you
Yeah.
give him the banana and you go,
Here's some money.
I was joshing you. Here's a tenner.
Yeah. Man, he's just kind of fucked it for me for the next person. I'll be honest with you. Now I'm just gonna think that every person that is starving on the streets is just gonna buy alcohol or drugs.
No, just offer him a banana.
Doesn't want my fucking bananas. So empty-handed, walking in the middle of the street. Do you have any money? Do you want a banana?
mate,
Do you want a banana?
good social experiment, that, innit? Like, just walking around to the homeless people asking for money, so like, do you want some food?
It
They
was
probably-
so weird for him to ask me that as well. I was holding onto a big Tesco bag, saying, "I'm just trying to feed myself.
Yeah, some
You don't think I'm
bananas.
gonna offer you food?"
Well, in London, right, beggars, like, there's so many beggars that really cheat the system, though. There's people that live in houses and go out begging.
Yeah.
And they can make a fortune independent. I've seen like a documentary, and it's actually quite scary how many people don't actually need the money to get food. It's just that's their job, is to beg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and
It's
I'm
kind of
just,
fucked up.
you know, and they're taking away from people. It's the same with the food bank, right? Food banks irritate me, right? Because I sometimes think they probably don't give the food to the right people that probably need it. If you know what I mean, there must people. There's probably people that are so hungry and starving don't even bother with food banks, right?
Yeah.
And then there's people going in there that probably have food that probably don't need it.
I think you're always gonna find some people that are going to cheat the system. I'm not gonna fuck it up for everybody else.
Yeah, it's like not having, the doll just because there's a couple of people like, I ain't never getting a job. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
the 1%.
Again,
Yeah,
You
but they
deal with
fuck
the
it up for everybody
1% so
else.
that the 99% get to,
That's the annoying part. I
Survive.
fuck it up for everybody else.
too many people get fucked up, and like, I grew up in loads of places where people just beg for money, like, and I just know half of them are just
You okay?
Hmm?
You okay?
Yeah.
Just staring off like.
You got a problem?
Huh? Me?
Got a problem with me staring off in the distance?
No, I'm just checking up on you.
right.
bud.
Ebbz, I got a question for you, right? Because I got a bit of heat for this last week, right?
Right. Okay.
Got a bit of heat for this on my stream, right? So one of my viewers who were in nameless spent all day on AI Bing doing
Bing,
art.
yeah?
Putting art into the AI Bing generator, right? Just
Okay.
weird random shit you can always find.
Well, like
called-
asking it to make
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, right. When is it okay to use AI art and when it's not, right? I'll give you context in this, right?
Okay.
I would never use AI art to use on thumbnails for YouTube or any of my Twitch stuff, right?
Yeah.
However, making content in the sense of putting something in to put on stream to show how funny it would be to do it, and then putting them in my Discord as an example, just show how funny it was. Because somebody put in like fat Scotsman. I do like a podcast with Possum, right? So somebody put in a yellow possum and a fat Scotsman, and they were getting out like pictures of me holding like a big fat possum, right? And then a lot of people called me out on it saying you shouldn't be doing that. AI art's an absolute joke, and the fact you're using this just shows the kind of person you are.
I have no issue with it.
Yeah. I'll be
'Cause
honest.
The problem is, there'd be a
Tool's
problem with
already
AI art
there.
if you were like, oh, hell yeah, look how cool AI art is, blah, 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 blah. But you're going, this is
This
fucking
funny.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's like when me and Glenn were watching the AI adverts. They're like, or like Will Smith eating spaghetti. It's fucking funny. It's bad.
I don't think it's a problem that you're using it. The tool's already there. What are you gonna do? You know.
I
Like,
don't know who was complaining at you, but they gotta get a grip.
It's funny, and I've seen people that the Photoshop now has an AI engine.
Yeah.
To like, I saw a person that was just taking League of Legends splash arts and was just like replacing things on the image on stream just for a laugh.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, I get it, right? I
Funny.
get that some art, like, I get that they don't reference or whatever, right? And I get, like, I'd always pay artists to do stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because I've always said this, AI art is pretty soulless. I know it sounds stupid to me, right, maybe to other people, right? But some art is completely soulless. You can tell that it's AI. There's no way you can compare it to an actual artist who does stuff and manipulates stuff to make it look perfect, right?
Yeah.
But I just think, do we have to get to the point that we have to accept that AI is going to come in and take these jobs, though? Because, right, somebody was telling me that the person at Pixar we say in the next 3 or 4 years, AI is going to start taking over a lot of the animation in movies.
No, I don't think it will. I think with animation, it's sort of coming back the frame rate. You know how like Shrek came out and it was just like 3D and no frames at all like drawn or anything like that.
Yeah.
Recent movies have started picking up the frames again and the drawn effects into the animation. So 2D and 3D sort of work together again. It's come back stronger than ever. I don't think it's ever going to be eradicated. Or like, I don't think AI is going to take over.
I think if anything, people are just gonna use it as a tool to help the process.
True.
I do think there are going to be lost jobs from it, unfortunately.
There's something called an AI Sora.
Of the video one.
Yeah, the video one that
Scary.
people are, really bothered with. And a lot of it can be really like passing. Like you look at it and you're like, is this real? Like you could really be guessing it. But then obviously the video thing is going to get something wrong.
Yeah, but do you think it's going to get to the point, right? Do you know Kaif comes off a 3-hour session of playing Among Us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then do you think AI's going to get to the point where he's going to go, right, make me a video based on funniest moments and do this, and it probably could jumble up a video in 10 minutes?
Probably could do it. It could quite easily, right? Just take, so like the waveform in the editor, it could probably just like slice up all those parts, slam it together and go, how does this look?
So is there an issue with you doing that down the line? Right, so I ask you, somebody makes a lot of YouTube videos, would you, if somebody offered you to make the quality of videos you do now, right, but you have to do some light touch edits, so you may have to go there and do maybe a bit more funny things or edit things out because maybe a bit too long and laborious at certain parts, right? And somebody said you can do this for £200 a month, would you look at something like that in, like, say, 5 years' time to do your video edits? Or would you always think it would never compete with the human kind of touch?
I think I'd look into it because that's not AI, that's more like software, sort of like program development.
You already have pretty cool tools in your Adobe Premiere.
You
can take everything that you say into text and put it on screen on captions for you, and you can take every single dead space on an audio file and cut it and remove that.
Yeah, that's more of like a software thing that has kind of existed since the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, like, it could be like a 3-hour VOD you drop in it, you're not watching it, and it literally just accumulates the video.
I probably would. It would cut up the video, and then, you put in the human touch. Like, make it better, make it flow like it normally would.
Tweak it.
Remove all the fucking errors it probably would make.
Yeah, it's probably going to make a lot of errors, to be fair.
Premiere has a thing, like you said, where it listens to what you say, and then it puts it into text form, and it does not understand accents.
Yeah,
You're constantly having to, like, fix up like errors, so I don't think it could be perfect.
Everything you would say, Rob, would just be like,
honestly, I've tried the exact thing you're talking about, and it just doesn't work for me.
No.
I don't think I've ever found any kind of text to speech to text that works, if you know what I mean.
You need to talk more.
I got enough. There's not much I can really say.
But
about
then, Stan, let's follow with the question of you, right? We were talking about
Right.
YouTube videos and you editing YouTube videos and maybe putting stuff on your channel, right? So let's just say you had the opportunity in 2 years' time that you didn't have to touch editing, and all you have to do is come off every night, and let's say you've played Helldivers 2, and it makes a video ready for you to upload. And then let's just say, let's put it on the mix, right? You can't be asking an artist, right? Would you, you could get an AI thumbnail and an AI edited video that all gets put on YouTube for you. Would you look at doing something like that as a content creator?
No.
You have to make a distinction as well. Something that does the editing for you is actually just artificial intelligence. Something that makes thumbnails is
An opportunity to speak.
creative work AI. So there is a difference between just like software AI and stealing someone's shit AI, if you get me.
Yeah.
Because AI itself, the word AI is existed since PCs began.
Yeah, true.
Quebblecop AI.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Is that where Will Smith was eating the pizza?
No, Quebblepop is a content creator who was like, oh yeah, all content creators going to be replaced by AI.
Is that the guy that made his girlfriend?
Yeah.
Nope.
Isn't there
Ew,
like,
he's disgusting.
isn't there already AI channels on Twitch though?
Yeah, there's a guy
yeah.
who like has conversations with his AI. I can't remember his name.
Doesn't like actually fully like 3D models or something that are
Oh
just,
yeah, they keep getting banned.
do they keep getting banned?
Yeah, because they end up, I don't know.
Saying-
just
they keep banning into saying stuff.
yeah, they always end up mentioning the Holocaust.
What?
Like it just always ends up there. It keeps happening. It's the fault of the people watching. They're like, I wonder if we can make it do it, and then
Yeah.
it does, and then it gets banned.
Oh. Our fun thing that we were having fun with got banned. Oh,
Stan, would you
no.
let AI edit videos for you?
AI to edit them.
Yeah.
I would use it.
If it didn't come off soulless, sure.
I mean, it's gonna be a little bit soulless, but
Well,
you
Maybe a
have to
little
tweak it yourself.
But then, to be fair, Stan, it is. It wouldn't be soulless. It could end up being choppy.
I suppose the difference when it comes to a video, right, is that the context of, me and the people that I'm playing with still comes through.
Yeah.
So it's not just a blank picture that an AI has made.
Yeah, it won't be soulless because
So
it's you having fun.
I get it would be better than a thumb. I would never do an AI thumbnail.
No,
Nah.
because that
is soulless.
literally just takes people's art.
Yeah.
But will it get to the point that AI won't take the art of people, that AI might create its own art and then it's stealing its own art? Because let me throw something here to you, right? I'm not trying to be controversial, right? I'm only trying to think because industries have been overtaken by things that have come out over years, right? You go back to factories where it's been human workers doing stuff, and now factories are all automated, losing a lot of the jobs in that certain point, right? But if you've got AI taking over doing art, right, and it starts to self-learn how to do art, right? But don't a lot of artists maybe when they first start take inspiration from something? I know, don't get me wrong, I know you can feed back and go, I've take inspiration from this artist, right? But what if AI starts learning from some artist and it starts doing its own kind of thing after learning it and taking techniques from different people? Is it truly stealing art, or is it just doing what humans have done over the years with art, where they're taking the style of certain
It still is
artists?
because
Yeah.
machines are quite literal,
Yeah.
Our brains learn and develop new ideas from looking at stuff.
I mean, if you're drawing
Whereas-
from reference, you're still drawing it yourself. You're just looking at something and taking inspiration.
Yeah,
and
whereas
you're taking your
AI,
impression of it down onto paper.
it goes, this is how the pixels are done when you want this. It will replicate it and merge you with other stuff.
But isn't that the whole point with the AIs that doing it? It's going to get sophisticated where it might think on its own a little bit. Where isn't that the whole emphasis on when you get AI to learn stuff, it learns from it and starts forming its kind of own opinions on the way the styles would merge and that.
But isn't it because of how it does the art? It goes, whereas an
What?
artist will go, and through the whole process. Well, there's no process with the AI. The AI just spits out an image. So
Yeah.
surely it's not gonna ever be like that. You're not gonna get. It comes back to, you're just not gonna get soul from it. It's never gonna look great.
I don't think it can ever create something new. I think only
Probably
humans
not.
can do that.
Okay.
Because the stuff we make is off like the experience we've lived, and AI doesn't. It doesn't live like real life.
Turns out AI
Stuff.
doesn't know what centaurs are either. They struggle with that one.
What about if Ebbz decided to use AI art, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you drew 20 pictures, say, different
Yeah.
styles, right?
Yeah.
And then you asked AI to do your style of art and then you sold it. Is that a bad thing?
As long as the AI is using just my pictures as a resource and nothing else. That would be really interesting to see. I think it would definitely struggle because the 20 pictures probably not enough.
It would need so much.
Yeah, but you've got a plethora of art, don't you? Probably from the years you've drawn from young age all the way up to now. Because I know you keep books and that, right?
Yeah, but my style has changed a lot
I know,
over the
but
years
what?
too.
Imagine you could use those over the years of how you've changed, and then you could feed that into the AI art to come up with like your best style.
The thing is, right,
it would
if I was to
be
put
wonky.
every piece of art I've ever done into an AI learning machine that's only fed off my art, let's say I've never in my entire life drawn a gorilla. How does the AI draw a gorilla?
It would take inspiration from Sexy Chica or something like that and try to draw a gorilla with big tits.
It would have to, yeah, you'd have to feed into it images of gorillas.
That's fair.
And then everything starts becoming gorilla-like.
Yeah.
Imagine you only drop gorillas and then you're trying to draw something else like humans. You just get gorillas.
No, I appreciate it because I feel like that kind of conversation is something that has to be brought up because at the end of the day, there is certain people going to lose jobs over these AI. And I think just for art, right? I think for a lot of different type of things, even with video editings and stuff like that, I think AI is going to take a lot when it gets more sophisticated and better.
I think AI is pretty shit. I mean, it's not like... Oh, there's so many people that just want to take the short route. They don't want to pay someone to do something. And if there's a machine for free, that you can just like type in what you want.
It'd be
and
interesting
get
how
that.
many people use thumbnails on YouTube just from AI. It'd be quite an interesting thing if YouTube stop it from happening in any way.
I don't think it can do that.
You can detect AI
You
art.
think it can?
Yeah.
But
But would YouTube stop it though?
yeah, but what if you make
Nah.
a YouTube video to make fun of it, and then it's if you're making fun of AI art and you use it on your thumbnail, as a bad thing. Well, obviously your YouTube video is around AI art, so obviously you want to put AI art into your thumbnail.
Yep.
Makes sense. So why would that want to get flagged? Whereas if your video is about something completely different and not about AI art at all, and you use AI art in the thumbnail, and that gets flagged.
So it still needs so much, but selling your own is fine. The biggest issue is stealing shit from the massive list of artists without their consent. I'd love to know how...
Huh?
Oh, I was just reading
You
what
was
was
reading
said
that. Oh, right.
there. Just reading what people were saying, just make sure I don't miss anything, like, you know what I mean? Because that
No
chat is
fidget.
moving fucking fast, like.
You're not allowed to fidget.
I like fidgeting.
Yeah.
Fidget spinner.
I am doing it too, but you're not allowed because you have a pop socket.
A
She's
what?
fine. I've accustomed Remy to my pop socket.
Oh, well, it's not bad.
A pop socket.
No, actually you have. Job well done.
I'm just going to see because...
You neutralize the dog. There goes the pop sockets.
I've used her so much around her, she's up getting scared of her.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting nothing up because I just realised we've actually been talking for fucking 40 minutes. Where does every time I do podcasts, right? I don't know where time goes sometimes. Like, do you know that way? I just sit there and talk and like, all right, have I got enough things to talk about?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, I'm going to get Reddits in this time because
It's good because you were worried that there wasn't going to be enough time.
honestly, right? There was no news this week at all. That kind of go. The only thing I could think of is the Last Airbender, right, or whatever people
Oh,
watching.
I don't want to watch
haven't
it.
seen
But
it.
I've not watched it, and I was like, maybe in a few weeks' time, somebody will
Oh.
talk about
I've seen
it.
some
I got
scenes and
I
I'm
got
like,
something for you,
no.
Rob. Right, on Twitter, there is currently an argument going on about Helldivers.
Right.
That people are saying. I think it all started from a Helldivers alerts Twitter account, where it was like, it said Helldivers is satire based on fascism. They said, fascism isn't cool. Be better, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, just let us fucking kill bugs.
Yeah.
I mean,
But there's
people,
a lot of arguments going on
Fuck's
Twitter
sake.
right now about how Helldivers is a satire of fascism, and it's like, yeah, no shit. Anyway, back to killing bugs.
I think when people look at computer games and take too much litter out of it, does that mean we stop playing games like Return to Castle Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein because it's got Nazis in it and it's got like genders in it, if you know what I mean? There's loads of games that have got agendas in it, right? But the majority of us don't play the games. I just want to, like Kaif said, play the games to just kill shit, like, you know?
But like, if you play Battlefield, isn't that romanticizing war?
Yeah.
So is GTA. It's glamorizing running over people and fucking prostitutes. Like, do you know what I mean?
No,
But-
I'm not thinking of Starship Troopers. There is genuinely arguments going on about Helldivers 2 right now. And it is a satire about fascism. So is Starship Troopers.
Ooh. I have a thing. Have you guys seen the Austin Shows do the hot tub stream?
We literally don't watch this stuff.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We have none of us watch anything to do with that Twitch group.
Just me. It's okay.
Just
I
you
like
know.
hot tub streams.
I mean, but
no?
like they're the biggest streamers on Twitch.
Who is the biggest streamer on Twitch? Is it Kai Sent? Or is he still? Is he not? Or
Kai
that
Cenat,
level? Sorry, like
maybe. I mean, Miskif and Hassan are pretty big.
I thought Miskif fell off after all weird allegations to him, but I don't know if they ever came through to anything.
Still pretty big. I mean, he gets pretty big numbers when he's streaming himself.
Look, I don't.
Eh.
I can see the appeal of Miskif. He gets loads of different guests on his channel, doesn't he? You know.
It's interesting stuff. But essentially, Austin Shows, who's on Fear and podcast with Hassan and Cutie, Cinderella and all that, and Will Neff, he had the idea on the podcast to make a stream called Hot Tub Stream or whatever it was called, right? And his idea is just to go to other people's places and have a stream in their hot tub.
Oh, you talking about like the guys who go to other people's mansions, go like, "Can I watch your TV tonight with you?" or something like that? Where they
no.
like,
It's all about the hot tubs.
right, okay.
So he went to Miskif's house, and he went into his hot tub, and they streamed in his hot tub. Both Miskif and Austin were in his hot tub, just having a stream. Then, I don't remember his name, but 2 other streamers joined in as well, just in their boxers, joining the hot tub.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds interesting to me, but I would do something like that. But how many people are into hot tubs? Like, I feel like it's such an American thing, right? Like,
I won.
you've
I
got a
won.
hot tub.
Yeah, we have a hot tub. We wash our dogs in it.
That's a dog tub.
What?
What are you on about?
We have a hot tub.
Are you talking about a bath?
Yeah.
That's not a hot tub.
Oh,
Oh, they're going in people's baths.
bathtubs.
Oh, right. This makes
That's
more sense, right?
very
A hot
different.
tub is something you have sex in, right? And a bathtub is something you wash
Oh.
yourself in. Like,
I meant bathtub. Sorry.
I
That's what
just
I thought you were on about.
That changes a lot.
now that clip that I seen the other day makes more sense. It was sitting in a white bathtub with like rubber duckies and stuff, or like wet yellow petals or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I just sitting there like I was even thinking like hot tub has had its like genre like about a
Yeah,
year ago.
yeah, like not new.
Yeah, I think
Okay, bathtub. Sorry. He's going into other people's bathtubs in their house and streaming in the bathtub.
Ow. Would you do that if you would turn up right and just put like a top on with a pair of shorts and just start streaming in somebody's bathtub?
I think it's a really fun idea. You just go to somebody else's
I
house.
am not answering my door at 7 o'clock with Ebbz just sitting there with a rubber ducky with like a top and I was like, let's
Can
get
I
in the
stream
tub.
in your
Like,
bathtub?
It's like Kaif sitting there with Remy. It's like Remy's coming in as well. Like it's just a whole bathtub with dogs and humans. Like
How big was his bathtub? Just normal sized bathtub?
it is literally. I know exactly what she's talking about and she said it. Literally, it's just like a normal sized bathtub they're sitting in. Like
How the fuck do you fit 4 people in a bathtub?
One of them was like sitting on the edge, like in a corner.
wait.
Like, not even properly in.
Do you have a bathtub, Stan?
Yeah, I have a bathtub.
Stan, right. March is going to see the start of Stan putting a goal up, right?
I
If
ain't
he
doing
puts a
that.
goal up of 1,000 subs,
I ain't-
right?
I ain't doing
I will
that.
go to Stan's house and I'll stream in his bathtubs if he
Me
gets.
too.
hell.
I'm showing up.
Yeah, we're all going to Stan's house. We're going in the bathtub with Stan, like.
I need you to realize my bathtub like does not fit me lying down.
But you don't have to lie down, Stan.
No, we just sit there.
And you don't have to get naked in
Okay.
it. You can sit with a top on.
Okay, well, I just wanted to warn you that you guys are talking about, oh, these normal bathtubs can fit 4 people. I'm like, I guess I have a small bathtub.
No one really can like stretch fully out. I don't think in a bathtub. You're not supposed to. Are
Oh
you?
my god, bathtub! I'll do it as well, Stan. Mate, I'll come down. I'll do a tie with you. We'll do bathtubs like. We'll do bathtub talk like.
The bathtub talk.
I'm not get-
That's what we should do. We should just all take it in turns with each other's bathtubs like and just go like.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like Stan, we all set goals in our stream, right? And then we all meet them, we all do bathtub streams. I'm telling you, Stan. Look, the people want it. The people want it.
Whose ever goal gets met first is the first bathtub to be streamed in.
Yeah, so if Stan hits 1,000 subs first, we go with Stan's bathtub. If we hit it on the night, we go the next day, right? And then if I hit it, then Ebbz hit it, we'll just keep going to bathtubs, like.
Let's do it.
I like this because this could make a lot of good YouTube shorts as well.
True.
Bathtub roulette, Stan.
I'm happy to camera for you, but I ain't getting in no
No,
bathtub.
like you don't have to get naked. You can literally go in you can go in a jumper and a top, mate, and sit in the bathtub. You do not have to show your body.
True.
Fine.
And we'll bring you a rubber ducky.
I don't own a rubber
Tub
ducky.
talks, like, see, we've got it.
Yeah,
If we're getting rubber duckies, I'd like a big one, not a small one.
a big rubber ducky.
Big rubber
We
duck.
can get that. We can somehow find a big rubber ducky. Don't worry about it.
Bathtub, I mean, I like this. Like, we could call it like tub time or something like that.
Kaif, you in?
It's all well and
join
good
in?
till Stan pees in the bath.
Oh!
I can, hold my.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm incontinent?
But here's the question: how many bathrooms do you have in your flat?
just the one.
So if someone needs a toilet, unfortunately, I have to pee in front of you.
Yeah, you'll have to.
Rob, I feel like you're the kind of person that would piss in the bath and not care that you did it.
Nah,
while
I
we were
don't
all
like
in
that.
it.
It freaks me out, mate. I don't have.
Freaks you out?
Yeah, why would you want to sit in your own piss? Like,
True, but it doesn't freak me out.
it freaks me out, man, because it's just sitting there and around you, like, and then you splash and it's splashing.
Do fish freak you out?
What?
Do fish freak
I
you
hate
out?
fish
Because they swim in their own piss.
and shit.
Yeah.
We are very well known for being fish.
Water's just fish pee.
That's where we go. We'll get Kate to put rubber duckies on the throne. Then we can cannonball it then, like, and break Stan's bath.
I'd rather you not cannonball my small tub.
Cannonball.
So this official, Stan, you doing tub talks, mate?
Sure.
Ebbz, do you remember when I would always have a bath
Yeah.
and then it just stopped
Yeah.
and now I just shower instead?
Yeah, because we actually had a shower.
Oh yeah, that'd explain it, wouldn't it? There was a shit shower, wasn't there?
It was a really shit shower.
No, but Dracalium, right?
It was like somebody dribbling their piss on you.
We can sell the
good.
bathwater for Stan's one to you, mate. Because you sound like the kind of guy who would buy the bathwater, right?
I don't know. I feel like Stan's got the kind of fans that would clone him.
Oh my God, can
They
you
would
imagine?
have their own stand.
The problem is that some of the fucking water would get into his DNA and he'd just be like...
Wait a minute. Kaif, Rob is the biggest threat. He's ruined 2 sofas and a bed with his bills. What do you mean 2 sofas? Where does 2 sofas come from my arse, by the way?
Well, one of the sofas was in here, right? This office sofa.
Fucking hell.
Oh my lord.
What is that?
Rob's Stan's bathtub pool. What is that, like shit all over the place? I can't.
Broken
Is it like
as
a
well.
cement bucket or something? I can't tell.
It's broken as well.
It's very
Tendies,
broken.
mate, you come up with some pish, mate. Honestly, like you actually come up with some pish, mate. Like, what is that? I'm actually excited about this, Stan, mate. We can have candlelights and everything. Like, we can have candlelights.
True.
We can all bring our own ones. Like,
Oh my god, let's have a meal. Let's have Domino's
I-
in Bath.
Oh yes. This is-
I gotta say this: if you are doing candles, that's the only light you're getting. There is no natural light in that room.
That's fine, mate. Candlelight with
That's
Stan.
fine. Candlelight
You know what I
is
mean?
fine.
You just need a good few candles. That's all I'm saying. It get like we I had the power go out
We could just
in the whole
bring some
building like
lights.
the other week, and it was pitch black. I couldn't see a
Why you
thing.
need candles in your
We
life,
could
Stan?
just bring some lights. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, I
Umbrella
mean, I
There's
did my-
no adjustable light in the bathroom, but the rest of the place is adjustable light.
Soggy pizza. Oh my god. We make a soggy pizza and then we'd be like, Stan, how
Oh.
many bits for you to eat it?
As long as it's not in the bath
I
water.
could bring back Moisty Misty for it,
Because
Stan.
if it's soggy bathwater pizza, that's
Get my
horrible.
bikini on for you, like.
I don't know if I want that.
I'll go string bikini for you, Stan.
You know what? I'll come dressed as the fucking Colossal Titan.
No, Scooby Doo.
Scooby
We got the
Doo.
Scooby Doo outfits. Remember, I've got you got the Fred and I got the Velma. We can dress
I'm missing my fucking Fred wig. I don't know where it is. It's gone missing.
maybe on the box in there.
Maybe.
Oh, in
miss
in
it.
Josh's room?
Yeah, maybe.
Might be in there.
I missed my wig. Go on.
Then the final one, we'll have a goal on the stream for Stan to eat pizza with his toes. You can't not now have that as a target. You know what I mean?
And it'd be nice and clean.
I mean, I've done it 3 times myself, and then I think twice for here.
Mate, the worst one I remember being in here is the fact that Sangwich called me SR Big Toby because I sucked Kaif's toe from hot sauce.
Nice.
Toby.
That hot sauce killed me, by the way.
Oh, I almost went to the hospital.
Mate, it was horrible. Like, I don't ever do hot sauce challenge again.
Me
That
neither.
is the bomb. Like, I couldn't feel my tongue for hours.
I liked the chicken, but maybe that's just because I like KFC. But some of that hot sauce was rank. Did not
Rank.
like it. I think I tapped out 2 before you guys finished. I think, Kaif? Did you have like 2 more?
I think I finished it all, yeah.
Yeah. I tapped out. I was done. Although that spicy chocolate wasn't too bad. Although that was pretty rough.
Do you know how we got the viewers were asking about real life shit here, right? Let's ask this, right? We're now coming into spring, right? What real life shit do you want to see again, right? I mean, maybe ask this, but maybe we need to put something up in the Reddit to get voting, right?
Yeah.
It can be from Haunted House, like,
I'd love to see like a Great British Bake Off style video.
it would be good. Man, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Like,
It'd be really
Yeah.
good.
it's almost like we filmed one, right? And it's just like raw sitting there, like, you know?
Yeah. So weird. I feel like we've done that.
Mate, he still got the footage, right? And I still want it done, like, because that was a great day, like, 'cause my
It was
cake was
so
the
much
best.
fun.
My cake was the best, and
Nope.
people, yes.
The longer this goes on that it's not come out is just it's funnier and funnier to me, and I don't know why.
Can we just record another one and then it's even funnier if none of them come out?
Can you imagine with Joshua spending another like $1.5 of SR money to go and film something that's never going to happen again? Can we do it? Like, you know,
Please.
it's almost a year, I think, Kate. Is it a year?
It was before I came here, and in April it'll be a year that I've been here, and it's almost March.
Sorry,
so-
it's almost been. Did you go, Stan?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, mate, Stan, should have seen my cake,
So like,
mate.
this is the mystical like baking thing that you did. I have no idea. It could not exist. This could be a big
It
old
was
gaslighting
so
thing, you know.
fucking funny.
But yeah,
Nobody would gaslight
It was
me.
so
Kate, did
good.
Dave give you the footage before he went? Because I kind of feel like he said he handed it in. I just think we need an editor that can be dedicated on this, right? Because I reckon it'll take about 4 or 5 days of proper editing.
It's a lot of footage.
There's a
Oh,
lot of footage,
okay.
like.
Do you hear the new song that Anita Maxwell sang?
He gave me fucking half.
Okay.
Can you get the rest of it, Kate?
Is it because he didn't give you
Yeah,
the other
have
one?
you heard the new song by Anita Maxwell?
No.
Oh, okay. Just saying. Have you, Stan?
I don't know who that is.
Kate, does it
Doesn't
have
even
the
know who Anita
conclusion
Maxwell
of the
The first
very
one.
first ones we did?
Because that's all we need. Right?
Yeah, because the second one, you weren't there for the second one anyway, Kaif.
No.
The second one, I think we were all just knackered. I think we were all just knackered by the end of it, like.
Sorry, what's this?
We ran out of time. Wait, this is the Bake Off that you're on about?
Yeah, the second part, we probably shouldn't have done or bothered with, right? Because I
Yeah.
feel like the first part, we could have probably given him a bit more time,
Yeah.
you know?
We ran out of time. Well, was it expensive, that place to rent out?
I don't think it was expensive. I
I
think
would love to do it again.
the ingredients. Here, right. So
I'd
the
love to do a
question
lava cake.
is, right? Would you want to do a bake off again, or would you do something like we get given a mystery box of ingredients, we have to cook a dish?
I don't mind. Like, if you do the cake thing again, I would love to do a lava cake and have that horribly fail. That would be fun.
We could have teams, right,
True.
of 4, and you've got to make the highest tiered cake as well. Who can make the highest cake?
Oh, like tier 2 cakes.
Yeah.
That will never get eaten.
I'm happy to take some home with me.
Okay.
For a
Be
couple
eating
days.
cakes all day.
Hey man,
The thing is, I'd like to find somewhere closer, right? There's a college that's got a kitchen that I did see and inquired about. I don't think I could be
I
asked
didn't mind that
to.
place. It wasn't that far away.
That was about an hour and a half drive, Ebbz.
Well,
Like.
it's not too bad.
that's
like,
quite far, an hour and a half.
not that bad.
We don't live in America, Ebbz, that's far,
All right. Okay.
you know?
I mean, but Iceland wouldn't be.
Or we could just, I don't know. Wait a minute, you went to Iceland recently, right?
Yeah.
Is it still not like volcanic activity going on over there just
Yeah.
now? mean, I'd shit
Yeah,
my
but
pants.
No,
I was
yeah,
over
but
there,
no
like,
problem. Like it's so far away from Reykjavik. Like you're nowhere near the danger.
there's literally I was actually like TikTok saying it's like this Iceland changed forever and stuff like that, you know, and it could last hundreds of years. They're saying.
No, nothing's gonna change. There was a problem when I was there. There was a lava that went over a water pipe, a hot water pipe, and there was no water that went to Grindavik and Keflavik. Keflavik is where the airport is. So lots of people didn't have hot water in their houses.
Oh,
So
God.
what happens in Icelandic houses if there is no water or nothing to keep the house warm? Pipes can burst and
Yep,
shit
free-
can just like wreck, right? So there was a big concern over that, but they were really quick in fixing another pipe so they could get hot water again.
That's
which is
quite
fine.
scary because I don't think how cold it is over there. Like, you know,
But Blue Lagoon is closed, I think, still.
didn't one of the hot spring places get completely destroyed or something?
No, it's just Blue Lagoon was closed.
Oh,
Hot water, just.
I think our media like really exacerbate it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's worse than what it probably is. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Was that one guy on the internet that was like, Iceland may not exist anymore?
That's the one I seen. That's the one I seen. It was like it's changed forever and it could last for hundreds of years. And I was like, what?
No. Still
The best one will always be, I hate Iceland.
I hate
Because the
Iceland.
guy couldn't go on his holiday, Stan. That was years ago. Scottish guy as well. I was like, I hate Iceland.
Iceland.
You
What
know?
class guy. But thankfully it was not like Eyjafjallajökull this time. Can you say that, Stan?
Can you say it again?
Eyjafjallajökull.
No.
Hey, very good.
Okay.
Eyjafjallajökull.
Missing a few sounds there, but that's okay.
Whatever.
I got a question then. Have any of us got holidays planned this year? Are we going anywhere abroad? Are we going anything? Are we doing anything?
Well, I would love to go back to Iceland this summer. But it depends on this guy. I would love to go for a ski trip or something. But there are no ski places here in Wales, right?
I think Scotland have them, but you have to go in like really high
Let's
winter.
go to Scotland.
She's like, oh, let's get a train to Scotland. I was like, it's like 7 hours. She's like,
So?
yeah. So I'm like,
You physically better drive in Scotland so you can actually
Why?
go up to the Highlands and stuff like that.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, the train when you get up to the north part of Scotland, I don't think it's worth it.
the civilization ends once you get like a certain part.
That is something, right? I think would be quite an interesting one for SR to do. Is like we get 2 cars and we just like live streamers driving around the UK for a week, just going to different places and seeing different like.
I would love to. If I get the encoder for live streaming, we can like live streaming be so much easier.
Yeah, I think something like that would be pretty cool because you could just find pubs where you could stream in. You could just find places you can actively stream in, and I think like that would be pretty. You could do a camper van. Yeah, you could buy a big Winnebago and just have like 5 or 6 people drive around the UK, just in it. But then who would commit to 5 or 6 days?
Me.
Could you drive? And you need somebody to drive a Winnebago.
Me.
I reckon Sam would do that in a heartbeat. I reckon if you asked Sam to drive it, I reckon he'd be straight onto that. Like, I reckon he'd be like, yeah.
Oh, I'm in though. I'm in.
But that's the kind of
I
thing.
got a driver's license and I can drive on both sides.
Would you want to drive I think you know how to drive a massive bus size thing though, like
You can't drive a bus unless you get a bus license.
no, but they can drive camper vans.
Yeah. As long as the vehicle fits on the lane, I don't mind driving it.
Yeah, but there's a bit of content, you know. SR go on a road trip, like you know what I mean.
Loved it.
Are there a lot of lanes in Scotland like we have them in Wales?
You talk about tight, like you drive up the valleys here.
Yeah.
No, they're not like that. Even you go up to the Highlands, it's quite open, Kaif. Like the roads
Okay.
are quite
Thank fuck.
expansive, to be quite honest with you.
Ebbz fucking hates the.
I fucking hate
the
Mate,
those
lanes.
lanes.
I hate them as well.
They're fucking shit.
I know
I
exactly.
shit myself every time I happen to go through them.
Yeah, because people speed at like 70 miles an hour down like what should
Yeah.
be 20 roads. Like I don't get it. Like I'm the same. Kate, if Kate's in the chat, she will tell you how I actively avoid trying to go down country lanes. There's one behind where we live, right? I won't say what
Yeah.
to say, but you
Yeah.
go a certain way, can't you? And I hate it because
Yeah.
it brings you out and it's so tight, and I've had to reverse all the way back down the road before.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. But it's really pretty. Like during the summer when it's like really green. It like forms a little like tunnel of greenery.
But it's quite, but yeah, but your eyes get fucked in that. There's a bit
Do
where
they?
it's like the overgrowth goes like that, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's all covered with overgrowth,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But if it's really sunny, your eye, it fucks my eyes. Like it's hard to, hard to see. It's really blinding.
It's not the one by Costa.
No, it's
No.
by our place, like above it.
Ah. Oh, I know.
I've had to go to some fucking like friend meetup shit that you were supposed to go with me, but didn't. And I had to drive up a road like that by myself. I was actively shitting myself
It's scary.
by
Nah,
myself.
When was this?
When your friends were all meeting up together in a restaurant around Christmas time.
Was that when I was ill?
Yeah.
Look at her fucking guilt tripping me.
can't believe you were ill, Kaif. Like when did she? When did she become Josh? Like. Josh
Yeah.
is the Josh is the biggest guilt tripper in the SR group. Like you could be dying and Josh going, "Why didn't you turn up?" I'm dying, Josh. Like I'm dying. He's like,
I'll
"Oh
never-
yeah."
I forgot that you were ill.
I'll never forget Yosh, right? And I've said this story before. I think it was tonsillitis.
Yeah, like
had-
really bad sickness.
I had one of the worst fevers of my life. Like, hot and cold, shivering, blanket didn't do fucking shit. Probably had way too much fucking painkillers and shit. And I got a phone call at 3 a.m. from Josh being like, "You're a terrible fucking friend, not coming to my birthday." And I was just like, sorry, Yosh. I was like, the audacity of this bitch.
Was he drunk? Was he drunk?
Oh, yeah.
Right, he phoned me one time, right, when he was drunk. Yosh, this is right, not Josh. Said I was a terrible friend because I never put happy birthday in the chat, and how as he put it, YouTube fame had changed me because my Among Us channel had blown up, and I was like, "Josh, don't sign up for any of the games." Like he's like, "Being a terrible friend for not asking how I am." This was during COVID, right? And
Yeah.
every night we're flat out, everybody's out flat out streaming, right, during those times, right?
Yeah.
Because it was great times. And then he's like, "You're a terrible friend. The fame's got to you." And I'm like, "What fame?" I'm like, what is this like? And he's like, he was just having a go at me. Like he's like, "Yeah, fuck. I think I could find the DM. Like, is that bad?" Like it was a DM as well. When he followed up with a call. Like, and I was like, "Shit, man." Like he's something else, by the way.
Especially when he's drunk.
Oh mate, like
My Yosh guy, bro. It's crazy.
especially when he's drunk, he's just Josh comes. It's like Glenn becomes Dave and Josh
Yeah.
becomes Josh. Like
Dangerous Dave.
I've not seen.
I haven't seen Dave.
Nah, I think
Never.
I've seen him maybe
Oh, it's
once.
so funny.
I would love to see Dave.
He's a different human when he's drunk. Completely different.
Glenn unfiltered, right? Because sometimes Glenn slips up, doesn't he? Right, when he's taking the piss out you, right? Or when he calls me fat or something, or like he has these humdinger lines, doesn't he, Glenn? Right, where he
Yeah.
can. But imagine him drunk. I can imagine him just having no filter at all. Like he'd be like, "You're a fat fucking cunt, by the way. What are you doing? Like, with your life, you fucking stupid sack of shit." I can imagine Glenn just turning into that guy, like just going for everybody.
There goes my phone.
Oh.
Nah, Glenn's funny drunk.
So is Stan. So is Stan.
Yeah.
Stan's a funny drunk. Like
I don't
I
think
don't really
Glenn will ever
drink.
drink again, but I mean he does drink, but just not a lot. But when he's fucked, it's so funny.
I wish we had that picture we could show, right? Of the time we're all drunk at a party, and it was the first time I met Luke, right? And Luke's in that picture. He's fucking. Remember that picture? I think it was at Sam's house, and Luke is just absolutely pissed in it. He's less than the photo less, and his eyes are completely
Bloodshot.
like this, like, oh, and he's just completely gone, like he's just gone, like in that picture. It's so funny. Like, there's so many good pictures of like people just absolutely pissed that they're not like. I got loads from your barbecue when we fucked the floor on it and stuff like that. I do
Yeah.
like destroying your old house. I did destroy a lot of Kaif's old house, to be fair. Like melting plastic on his patio and making strawberry daiquiris, like
Yeah.
fucking all over.
So
Kitchen was like pink for
the
ages.
boys made s'mores on the patio and decided that it'd be funny to flick the s'mores at the ground, and the s'mores hardened like fucking cement. So I have no idea what they made. Nobody closed the door while the fire was burning.
Just smoke.
So the next morning, about half the living room was soot all over the floor.
Ugh.
So I had to clean all that. It was everywhere. It was all over the stairs, all over the floor, the tables. The floor was also sticky. There'd been like alcohol just dropped on the sofa. The kitchen was disgusting.
Honestly, can't wait till we fix our house so we can do that all again.
But it's funny because when we went to Yosh's,
Yeah.
people looked after his house. Went
To be
to
fair,
Sam's.
is that more because Tally, we'll call them, right, was going around making sure that people weren't destroying the house? Like,
Maybe. Go to Sam's. Everyone was respectful of Sam's. Go to mine. Destroy it.
Didn't somebody piss in Sam's bed?
Gary pissed himself.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry, Larry pissed himself in Sam's bed.
oh mate,
And I think they'd only just met as well.
Oh, no. This guy you just barely met pisses in your bed.
mate, I love a lot of drunk stories, right? Because one of the best EGX I ever had wasn't London ones; it was the Birmingham ones. Remember when I thought Birmingham ones were better than London ones. In my head, because it made my first EGX, but I remember being in that pub where we were all sitting in that pub drinking the strawberry daiquiris and stuff like that. I was that. Were you there for the strawberry daiquiris?
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Oh yeah, I was. The
Oh
Dackers,
mate, like,
yeah.
I think that was a good EGX.
I was frightened because that was before I had told you guys my age proper. You know, that was I lied about it. So I was like, when we went out drinking, I was of legal age to drink, of course, that was fine. But I was like, man, I hope they don't ask for my ID because I want one of the boys looking over and looking at it and going like, hold
I
up.
think Andy would say it.
But no, I was like,
And then
Lars
when
had
we
been in
found
here
out,
since he was
it's
14.
useless.
Like.
It was a silly fear.
no, Lars was 16 as well.
Way too young.
Way too young. That's the thing. We're like, our gaming group is now is a bit more professional, but back then it was just friends playing games together.
Yeah.
So it's not one of those. Wasn't one of those things. Be like, should we ask people for their ID?
Yeah.
Seems
Dude.
weird. For people you're just gonna play games with,
Yeah.
you know, because it was just my YouTube channel at the time,
Yeah.
and it
But-
had something like 50k subs. You know, it wasn't something I was like, am I still gonna be doing this next year?
50k subs. That sounds pretty good.
It was like I was
Sounds
only like 5 months off being 18. I was like, man, I just want to raid with a guild again, man.
Yeah.
That was all it was, and then look where we are.
Post Shrek, Lars. What?
No, I think is Lars post Shrek or pre Shrek?
I don't know.
I think he's pre Shrek.
I think he's post. I think I'm pre.
Oh God.
When did Shrek come out?
It's like 2000.
Hi Remy. Hello.
When were you born? What year were you born?
Siri, when did Shrek come out?
It's either 1999 or 2001. I'm pretty sure.
2001, June 29th.
There you go.
Are you post or pre?
I'm pre. I had to think which one
What's
came
the year
first.
that you were born?
1999.
999.
Lars was what wage is Lars in?
2000.
I think he might be pre then, because he's like a year younger than me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's pre Shrek
I
as
think
well.
he's pre.
Mm,
Brad.
well, lucky you.
Oh,
Brad might be post.
Uh-oh.
Brad might be post.
Brad might be post.
You
Shrek.
wouldn't think Brad's younger than you guys because he has his
No.
shit together.
He has a job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's
but-
just a
He
lot
has
more
his
mature.
job. He's very mature. You know, he's reasonable. You ask him if he can do something, he's like, yeah.
I'll do it. No
Yeah,
problem.
I'll do it, no problem. If I don't know how to do it, I'll look it up because I know how to Google. Yeah, Stan to do something, and he goes, could you help me though, please?
They like Stan. Just Google it. I know how to Google.
I've tried. I mean, their streaming problems are different, right? They're more niche. But that took me like an hour and a half of combined total trying to figure it out. And at the end of the day, it was a tick box. Anyway.
To be fair, Stan, right? It's been almost a year since you've been down here, mate. If you were going to ask me about before you moved down, would you have done it? I'd have said fucking no. To be quite honest with you, the fact you've been down here for almost a year and established yourself just says what you've come in a whole year's time, right?
I've had like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's not been easy, but
Yeah.
I'm insanely proud of myself.
Yeah, we
doing
were all
that.
convinced
Great,
you weren't
okay.
coming.
I didn't think you were coming. I genuinely didn't,
I didn't think you were coming.
Wow. Thanks,
It's not-
guys.
No. It's not that, right? But that's just testament to what he's done, though, right? Because
True.
Like, I wouldn't have thought, because he'd been living with his parents, right, and stuff like that, and it's quite a hard thing to just suddenly move out of, right? Because you're going from having comfort and all that security to coming and living in the big bad world yourself, right?
Yeah.
True.
So Stan's had to learn to wash, cook, clean, everything you can think of, right? That you probably never had to do now. So that's no offense to you.
No,
You probably didn't have to do that, right? So,
Yeah.
but you've had to learn that in such a short period of time.
How was the
And
cooking?
he only poisoned himself twice.
It's not been that bad.
Like, how the hell do you poison yourself? Because somebody said you poison yourself with vegan ham.
I don't think my body liked it. I really don't think I like it. Like
Vegan ham?
Yeah, I didn't like it. It didn't like it. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, how's the cooking now? What was for din-dins? Well, okay, not today. Yesterday.
I did not eat yesterday.
Right. Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay. So what's the plan for din-dins tomorrow?
I have not decided yet
Okay.
because I'm going to see my family soon.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be doing a big shop with them. So at the moment, it's kind of just scraps.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
we're
That's why you want the layers
that.
of cake.
Yeah.
Christ almighty.
It's
Well,
alright.
I hope there's no poisoning from cake, is there?
I will
I mean,
be.
if stuff
I don't
goes
think
off,
I've
stuff
ever
goes off.
poisoned
Right?
myself cooking.
Me neither. I don't think I have.
I've given myself the shits. I've
I,
definitely given myself the shits. Like, I've definitely did something to give myself the shits.
There's even been times I've gone, I'm not gonna lie, Ebbz. I've been like, the beef is like a day or two out of date,
Yeah.
and it smells a bit funky. So we could have the shits,
Mm-hmm.
and then we don't.
And then we don't.
Yeah,
I
don't-
have.
Yeah.
I have had, the cheese popcorn I had in Iceland when we were together.
Yeah,
Do you remember
yeah.
the state of me in the bathroom?
Actually, I remember I tried to help Ebbz, and I was like, no help, and she just tried to get out.
I was vomiting. I was eating cheese popcorn, and I guess I just ate too much of it, right? But my body couldn't handle it. So I was just vomiting in the bathroom, and it was really disgusting because everything was bright yellow. Bright fucking yellow, and I'm vomiting in the sink of the hotel. And Kaif is like feeling really sorry for me. He's like, "Oh my god, can I help you?" He opens the door, and he's just, like, yuck, bro. And I'm like, "What are you gonna do?" You
Oh
know?
yeah, and I was going,
Yeah. I'm like, "What the fuck are you gonna do? Like, you might as well just exit, exit the room, take care of yourself. I'll be out in a sec."
But sick is the worst, most vile thing. Like Kate said in the chat that I made her sick because she was ill one time, right?
Right.
Like, and you used to grow up and you go, get some food down here, it'll help you.
Yeah.
Your parents always used to do that, right?
Yeah.
So I cooked her one of those bird's eye chicken burgers, the big quarter pounder ones.
No.
Kaif, right? I swear to God, right? I can't even describe it. She ran to the toilet after eating it and sicked up, right? And I'm not even lying when I say this, right? I swear on Jensen's life, right? So I remember it, as she puked up straight away that you can still feel the heat from the burger as it was coming up. And I just remember
ew.
hot, smelling chicken, and I could feel, and in my head, it probably wasn't the heat, but in my head, that's what my memory remembers. Like, and we never ate those burgers for about 7 years after that. Like,
Mate.
it was
They say to
humping.
cook something for people that are a little bit sick is food that is easy to process.
I know,
not
I know, I
chicken
know, I
burger.
know, I know. But honestly, that was disgusting. It was actually disgusting. Like,
Bird's eye is
Ugh.
disgusting. Like bird's eye burgers,
yeah.
like the beef ones. I think I've told you this before. Whenever I eat them, like I end up burping it for hours, and it
Ew.
fucking stinks.
Oh,
Nasty.
There's something about bird's eye burgers. They are awful. Like just one of the worst burgers you'll ever eat.
There's a song on TikTok, like an audio, where there's this girl just saying, no wait, the audio starts with her screaming, just like screaming in the song, and then it goes like, all the time, I'm grateful all the time, like really nice song. Do you know this?
No.
Okay, anyway, I wanted to make a TikTok. I remember the time when I was sick in the bathroom. I was like literally pissing out of my asshole and vomiting all my guts into the sink. To the point there was nothing left. It was just water coming out of my body, right? And I was just having the most painful experience in the bathroom. I was in hell. I honestly thought I didn't want to live anymore at some point. And Kaif was just having the greatest sleep of his life in the next room. Completely oblivious.
I've done this right when I've been pissed at my nut and I've been sick and Kate doesn't even help me. She just laughs at me. Like she'll literally just laugh. She just drank that. And I the older I've got, I think I get more intolerance to alcohol in the sense of like I don't get super drunk, right? But when it starts like I sober up, right? Then I still my stomach churning, I call it. And it's because I've mixed my alcohol and I'm just sick. And I get the ones where you're not sick, you just dry heave and it's the worst feeling in the world
That's
because
horrid.
you want to be sick, right? And that is a thing that I get when I drink alcohol. I go, and I can't be sick. I physically can't be sick.
Wait,
but my
you're
body's
saying you want to vomit
yeah,
it? Oh,
but I
right.
can't. And you just dry heat. It's disgusting. I hate it. And Kate just laughs at me. That's your problem. See, that's your problem.
So you just look like a cat going.
Yeah.
It is a horrible feeling to be
Oh,
fair, the dry
honestly, it's
heaving.
hot. You just want it up. I mean, you can feel
I mean,
your
what
stomach
is she
turning.
gonna do? Is she gonna physically go into your throat and grab the sick out of your
I
stomach?
said she could put her fingers down my throat and make me sick, but she wouldn't do that, would she?
Just grab a toothbrush.
When was the last time
I
you
don't
threw up?
I think about it last year at some point.
What happened?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I drank. I think I drank too much.
Fair enough.
When was the last time you were sick?
Do you remember?
No.
A couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
Oh yeah. No wait. What happened?
You don't.
I remember you going to the bathroom because you had a bleeding nose.
That may have been a different time.
Hmm.
I was playing FNAF 2,
Oh yeah, you got motion sickness.
and there was a bit where you're on a carousel,
Yeah.
and you have to look 360 degrees to stop the daycare dude.
Oh.
And I got to the end of it, and I went, took the headset off, walked to the toilet, spewed everywhere.
oh.
No, it's not. It's not from this. Like, do you know how we were playing that Deep Rock Galactic? Can you imagine having VR on when they were spinning that thing inside the thing?
Oh,
Mate, I'd have been sick. We're playing this game, Ebbz, right, with crowd control, and there's a bit where you go in, they can spin the equipment, and then the guy sang, we found out if you pay more money, right, or bits, whatever it was, it made it spin faster, right?
Oh.
And to the point where if you'd have a VR headset on, I'd have been sick.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
Content.
No, no.
It was
Rob,
it
I
was
would-
funny, though,
I
trying to
would
get in.
pay to watch you do the carousel in FNAF VR 2.
No.
When was the last time you were
Are,
sick?
are you pretty bad with motion sickness?
Yeah, I'm
That's
really
right,
bad
mate.
with motion
So
sickness.
I'm pretty
Alright.
decent
I
with it in
got up
VR,
too
and
quickly.
yeah, I just threw up
'Cause,
like.
you're
Oh,
bleeding
my
out
God.
right
So I'd love to see you do it.
Freaking a lot.
Mhm.
And then I made it to the break.
I'm still
room
subscribed to your Patreon.
And
Oh no!
Yeah.
Candice was trying to make you. Was he
It
trying to
wasn't
make you
great.
me play? It was some kind of like
After dry heave.
the Bracken
True.
Love
Kinda
Simulator or
passed
out.
something
Oh, yeah.
like that. And I
Have you
was
used my
like,
February one yet?
You passed out.
you've not used your February
For a
one.
couple seconds, my head was so light.
Oh, right.
I stood up far too fast.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to be sick. Like I don't want to be sick. Like
I think you should do
I
FNAF
was
VR
probably
2.
in Iceland, yeah.
It's a good game. It's a good game, apart from the
The
fucking
cheese ball
carousel.
one?
do I have to do the carousel? Or can I
Yeah,
skip
yeah,
it?
that's like my specific request.
I thought that was like the thing he wanted from you, the carousel.
I would do everything you can in the game and end it with a carousel because the carousel will end it for you.
I think I played the first one, the first VR game. Me, Sam, and Dale done it in here.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that.
First one's fine.
I don't know how she's sleeping like this. She's
Oh,
backwards.
she's fucking out cold.
I've just realised the time's 8 o'clock. I know you guys have got a game to play in a sec.
No stress, like.
So we're on for about an hour
We're
and a
gonna
half.
die anyway.
What was that?
We're just gonna die anyway.
I mean, that is true.
We've already lost one.
Hold on. What's going on again? Wait, are you smashing Kaif in the game?
Kaif's dead.
My character died.
Everybody's
Well,
dead,
who's
Dave.
your other character? You had obviously
the,
Mr. Patreon, like you had Sahim. What's that his name?
Salim.
Salim.
Yes.
Salim.
Yeah,
Then-
your guy killed your other guy.
Yeah.
Oh, my character smashing Stan's
For
character.
Stan's fault, because Stan did war crimes.
Oh yeah.
Look, we went through the door and I said, if someone comes at me, I'm going to shoot them. And then someone came at me.
He didn't have a weapon though.
Everyone was
You also
armed.
shoot. You also shot a civilian running.
They were running to get a weapon.
Yeah, right. Okay.
There was no insight.
What I was going to say was, I'm thinking about doing a kinky night in my Discord, like
A what?
What do you mean by that?
about playing just pure sex games, because this game came up when I was looking through Steam and my thing isn't off, right? And it was called Sex Magic 2, and I have to play Ebbz. It
Jesus
literally
Christ.
is just sucking dick and
You know what we should do? We should have done this on like when Valentine's Day was going on. Fucking was it Super Seducer? The dating sim game. Super Seducer is a dating sim, right?
right.
But everything is acted. There's nothing like computer made. Every
It's
option.
real video.
Yeah, real video, real people acting it out.
Right.
So it's just this guy that's like trying to like get with like really hot ladies in this game, and you just pick options to get with them,
Okay.
and then you get like results. It's like it's just a super weird game, but
Ow.
it was a big thing on Twitch for a big chunk of time.
We could try something weird like that.
Be fun to play it.
It is off. What?
Huh?
It is off now, Bert. What?
What is off?
I don't know.
Kinky night.
I will play that game if you play a game, but you have to do it in Discord, called Cuckold Simulator.
Cockhold simulator.
Yeah, because it was one of the funniest games I've ever played offline.
What does that entail?
Entails like basically the guy lets his wife, or the wife just fucks other guys in the room while he has to go and work, and he's got a really bad life, and then I just can't explain it to you. Like,
Isn't that just a porno?
yeah, but you don't see anything bad. It's just called Cuckold Simulator. How bad can you get cucked?
Yeah, you're the one getting cucked, right?
Yeah,
That's
it was
interesting.
funny as shit.
Like,
Like,
it's just a porn video with a little bit of prelude.
Sex with Hitler is also a game.
Nice.
Are you gonna play Wicked Island?
What's Wicked Island? The one you
The
put
one
with the
I did.
babe.
I can't explain to you that the baby birth scene is fucking horrific. Do you want to see it?
I don't want to see somebody giving birth.
Look,
Barf.
look. A
I
lot
had,
of
to,
us,
I had to watch that in school, and I never watched
Rob,
it
a lot
again.
of
Like,
us have been burdened with watching that video. I think you
No
got to
way
be
they made
burdened
you
with
watch
it
a
too.
woman birth a child in school.
yeah, sex education. You had to watch a woman birth.
I think we had that as well, actually.
It was horrific. It was like I was a 14-year-old boy having to watch.
Ew. Well, I didn't get that, and I'm still mortified by it. Yikes. No wonder you're scared of women.
I remember a girl fainting watching that.
See, I'm scared of women.
Just both of you, like.
I'm not scared of women.
Like, Stan, some vaginas just look like beef sandwiches. Just have to deal with it. Like,
What?
you can chew on the flaps. Like,
Oh, right, I see what you mean.
they'll come in shapes and sizes, Stan.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine.
Like your
but-
nipple. Nipples come in all shapes and sizes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes numbers.
What I don't get, right? Some women can explain this to me, right? This might sound really weird. I don't mean to sound weird. Is right. Do you know how you get some women who got big areolas, right? Mm-hmm. Does that happen at puberty? Obviously, it happens at puberty, but I don't understand how the context of that happens, right? Did they just start growing as your boobs grow? Because some women have small, like
wouldn't they?
really small boobs, right? But have massive areolas. So how does that start developing? That's a weird question, I know, right? But it's something I thought in my head's like, you don't really get taught
Yeah, I
it.
don't know. I don't know if like you're born with big areolas or if they're stretched out areolas.
Yeah, I don't get it. I know that's made me weird, right? It was just one of those weird
No, it's
questions
a
I had to
curious
ask.
question. No, I'm
No,
not.
because there's no way a woman's born with big areolas like that, right? Because men can be
Yeah.
born with them as well. So I'm thinking, did they hit puberty and then they just grow bigger?
Imagine being a kid and just having like baloney areolas. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Check out this, Rob.
That'd be weird.
Fuck it hell.
Why are you awake again? You were sleeping just fine.
Oh, you go to the front of it?
Yeah, because he's crazy. He's doing it for the content.
Oh. Came quite fast, to be fair. Like,
Look who's up.
if only childbirth was like that for most women, like.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look who's awake.
Hi, Remy. Pop that right out.
Good morning. Oh,
Kate, it was just a question I had to ask, right? Because it was just something that was I'm curious in my head. You can't exactly type that into Google, can you? Like,
I mean, I guess you could.
yeah, but
says you. You'll never Google anything.
Well, no, I do. No, that's I Google.
Uh-huh.
I can't find the answer.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. It could be
He
reading
doesn't even know
comprehension.
who like Anita Marksman is.
Tendies has just sent me a
You know
Twitter.
what I mean?
a Twitter, right? This is out of context, right? But this has just been posted by Dextero. South Korean Twitch streamers are broadcasting adult content to protest the platform exiting the country. Right now on Twitch, I mean, they're putting on porn on all
How
the
are they
South
on
Korean
Twitch if
channels.
they can't stream on Twitch?
They can. I think it ends
'Cause
this month.
it's going soon.
So they're literally just streaming porn.
Right, it's still not gone yet.
Yeah.
Mm.
Was it Korea, isn't it? Korean government hiked up the prices for them to stream there, and is now fining them for leaving.
Well, I never knew this, but Possum was telling me because he's from South Korea that I don't think Twitch is the biggest platform in South Korea. They've got
There's a
something
different
completely
one.
different over there
Yeah.
that's much bigger, and I don't know what it is though.
Somebody said the name of it quite recently. I don't remember what it was.
I feel like I had heard the name before, but
See, that's interesting. That person there, Rachel. I mean, as a trans woman, taking estrogen will make your nipples grow in size, which I believe means it happens around puberty. See, that's interesting. So that's what interests me. So that does mean like at puberty it just must determine, because I always thought the bigger the boob, the bigger areola, and that's not obviously true, right?
No,
because
not
women can
really.
have really small boobs and big.
no correlation.
Yeah, it's just.
Makes me think, what happens? Does the areola like stretch, or does new areola skin form outwards?
I don't know. It's just.
I don't know.
It's quite an interesting thing, I think.
Sorry, Kate, if I missed it. I might have
Maybe you
missed
should
it.
research that.
You trying to make me a woman?
No.
The beard stays.
Yeah, you could be like Conchita Wurst.
Conchita.
Conchita Wurst.
Billy, that's Chinese, isn't it?
I think it might be. Yeah. Genshin uses it a lot, so I would have thought so.
Bitty bitty.
All right, guys. I think it's time to say goodbye.
Bye.
This is the Tavern Podcast.
This was the Tavern Podcast.
This has been Big Bobby. But we know the star of the show is on Ebbz's lap right now.
You can't see her. She's right here.
Remy says goodbye. We shall see you
Off,
all later.
off.
Kate, make my dinner when I get in. I mean, what? I'll see you in a bit.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.